WBS was founded in 1997 by a Kampala tycoon entrepreneur known as Gordon Wavamuno, the owner of Spear Motors Uganda, Wavamuno Water, all those other big things. Guys, Wavamuno founded this television and it was the first private television in Uganda. They started broadcasting in 1999. Boom, now listen. They had very interesting shows. Vumbula Nedrek Sekeba, Emitie Emito by Esezomoto. Those of you who are there, man, you know those days. They were the it. Anyway, fast forward in the early 2000s, WBS is doing so well. They expand their reach, but between 2010 onwards, new competition comes in. Next Media comes in. The likes of NBS setup, NTV come in. All these are posing heavy competition to what? To WBS. WBS viewers start to go what? To go down. However, that's the very time, for some reason, URA woke up. After 10 years, and they went to WBS. They're like, knock, knock, knock. We demand you guys $2 million US, an equivalent of 7 billion Ugandan shillings. In my head, I'm like, what was URA doing between, because they say this was accumulative for the past 10 years. And I'm like, what was URA doing for 10 years to come out in 2016 and tell Wavamuno that, hey, we demand you how much? $2 million US in taxes. It doesn't make sense. Anyways, fast forward, the gentleman Bambi couldn't get the money, so they discussed with the lawyer and the court. They put WBS in receivership, and that just means that URA was in charge. So they appointed a lawyer, Mr. Kababito, and he assessed and said, really, there's no recovering from this. So both Wavamuno and URA agreed to sell off the property in order to cover the debt, and it was sold to a Zimbabwean rich gentleman. I didn't get the statistics, but that was the end of WBS. But you guys, I'm not happy with how URA woke up 10 years later to go to someone's business and tell them they demand them money. That is why I'm like, we need to hold these regulators accountable, because you cannot come to my business 10 years later and you tell me I have to pay you yet. So you want to check on me in 10 years, but you cannot check on me annually. Crazy. WBS